right now we're in the hot summer months, and we're working these colts, and in our sport of cutting, there's no substitute for live cattle. But right now it's so hot that we do have different tools that we use. One would be a buffalo, another would be a train steer, and also we use flag. So right now, it depending on the colts, like this is a 3-year-old mare, and in the hot summer months, I like to have short, fast works so that they don't get hot and tired and lose interest. So today I'm going to be working her on a buffalo. And the buffalo, they're pattern animals. They're great to kind of get their attention and kind of get their feet moving. And that's what we're going to be using right now. Before I go to work her, I'm going to just kind of pull her around a little bit. We're starting to use the bridle more instead of a snaffle. So we just kind of want to warm them up a little bit and get their feet moving. And like I said, the buffalo is really good because we can kind of step to them and they get these colts where their feet are moving a little bit faster. Make sure she draws right there. And make them back and then turn. Back. For me, the biggest thing they need to do is make sure their back feet move in that before they turn. What that does is draw that cow and it opens up that front end. This mare is going to get quicker and quicker as she draws that cow to her. Back. Let that cow pull them through, and that opens up that front end. And the great thing about these buffaloes, they give them a lot of confidence. I rode a lot of these full siblings to this mare, and they have a tendency to cow, early fall of their 3-year-old year. But I found that these buffalo have given them a little bit more interest and a little bit more excitement. They're just like little kids. If you don't challenge them, they get a little on the bored side. And each colt comes along at a different pace. I have some right now that could be ready to show very shortly, and some are a little bit more late developers. Right there, she starts to draw naturally. The buffalo they handle the heat a lot better than cattle do. We can work, 5 or 6 horses on one buffalo and then let it go get a drink and come back, and they're such pattern animals that they'll do pretty much the same thing every time. The cattle, we can get as many fresh cattle as we need, but it gets so hot so fast that they don't last very long. So that's the reason why we use the train steer or the buffalo, and just a lot of it is to preserve our cattle and to make sure they stay healthy.
Thank you guys for tuning into the Ride Podcast. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and please be sure to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. Follow Horse and Rider Magazine on social media and find us at horseandrider.com.
If you guys have any questions or comments, please be sure to hit us up at horseandrider@equinenetwork.com. We want to hear from you guys.
And if you like what you're listening to, be sure to leave us a review on iTunes.